Here is how to spot a layoff before it happens and what to do if you think a layoff is coming. My name's Greg. I've helped hundreds of professionals recover from layoffs or prepare for layoffs over the last decade, and I want to give you all my best advice on this very scary and unfortunate topic. Now, if you know what to look out for, you can protect your income, protect your career story, and get out before the bad news drops. Or better yet, be in a position where you've got a new job lined up, and as soon as you do get laid off, you can double up salary as you're earning at your new job while you're getting paid your severance. Now, before we dive into this, I want you to know that at the end of this video, or near the end, I am going to reveal how you can enter to win a free resume review from me, so stick around for that. Okay, so let's dive right in. What are the signs we should be looking out for? I'll say this before we start. If you notice one of these things happening, let's not get up and leave our jobs immediately. But if we see a few of these occurring, this is a strong sign that a layoff could be imminent. Step 1, your company announces a hiring freeze. This is often a step that companies will take before resorting to layoffs. Number 2, this one is maybe the most likely sign. If you get invited to a mysterious all-hands meeting with very little notice, usually early in the morning, this is a sign that layoffs may be about to be announced in this very meeting. Number 3, this one isn't quite as ominous, but if your company is acquired or is about to be acquired, this is often preceded by layoffs as the new company or the new combination of companies starts to restructure and look for efficiencies. Sign number 4, if other companies in your industry are also announcing layoffs. If your industry is under pressure, it's very likely that leadership at your organization is considering layoffs as well. Sign number 5, any possible mention of budget cuts or spending discipline. These are signs, again, that things are tight, and often after we cut our budgets, the next thing that gets cut is salaries. Sign number 6, if you hear words like reorganization, realignment, or worst of all, right sizing, these are all phrases that are often associated with layoffs. Sign number 7, if you notice that executives at your company are leaving at a higher rate than normal, executive turnover usually comes before or during a mass period of transition, such as and including layoffs. And number 8, this one seems so obvious I shouldn't need to say it, but if other layoffs have already happened at your company, it's very likely that more will come and you may be affected sooner rather than later. Again, if you're seeing only 1 or 2 of these signs, you might be okay. You might be fine. But to make sure you're prepared, to make sure this doesn't catch you unaware, we're going to talk about what to do if you do expect a layoff is coming. And the first thing I'd like to invite you to do is check out my free layoff first aid kit. It is a document, a book I designed that will walk you through everything you need to do if you do get laid off. And you'll want to have that handy just in case it happens. It's totally free. I've linked to that down in the description of this video. Go check that out now. Okay, I assume you've just come back from downloading the free layoff first aid kit. Sorry about the double email opt-in. It is just suggested as best practice to make sure I'm not spamming anyone. Now, if we do expect a layoff is coming, here is our calm, under the radar, get ready before anything bad happens approach to preparing. First, we're going to start to get our job search documentation prepared. I'm talking resumes, LinkedIn, etc. And one important step to do right away before we lose access to any company information is to go into our company records and pull any data that will help us convey how good we are at our job. Sales records, customer satisfaction ratings, any KPIs you've been tracking at work. Grab those now, because if you get laid off, they usually cut off your access to information immediately. You can create a little brag document like this for yourself. We don't have to write full-on resume bullet points yet, but it's nice to have all that information in one place. Once we've got a list of all of our accomplishments, it is time to start getting our resume ready. Make sure you don't do this on your work computer. Do this at home, on another network. That is the best bet. If you need help creating your resume. If you're not sure where to start or what's the best way to sell yourself, check out my free resume writing course right here on YouTube. It has everything you need to write a great new resume. Next, make sure you're updating your LinkedIn profile as well. Now, if you're suspicious that people are watching your LinkedIn profile from work, which they're probably not, but just in case, be sure to update it one step at a time. Maybe update your profile picture today. Next week, you can update your banner image. You can update your experience a week after that. Roll it out slowly just to make sure that no one is clocking all these job search preparations that you're doing. This is also a super important time to start doing what I call sneaky networking. We're going to be poking around on LinkedIn. We're going to be watching some of our former colleagues who we might like to work with again. Maybe leaving some thoughtful comments if they post anything on LinkedIn. Sending them a message of something that reminded us of them. Anything to kind of reignite those key relationships of the people we might reach out to if we need help after we get laid off. This also might be a good time to start lining up some references. Reach out to former managers, preferably folks that don't work at the company that you're at that's in turmoil, and just send them a quick message that asks if they'll be comfortable being a reference for you if you decide to job search this year. Now, I didn't want to scare you, but I'm assuming that you came to this video because you are already a little bit scared. So if you do notice signs showing up at your workplace, do not take them lightly. It is a good idea to be prepared just in case. And honestly, it's never a bad idea to update your resume and your LinkedIn profile, so you may as well do that now anyway. Now, if you need help getting your resume into tip-top shape, transforming that brag document you were working on into a beautiful resume, I've got amazing ATS optimized resume templates. I've got ebooks with sample resumes, with ChatGPT prompts to writing your resume, everything you need to land a great new job. It's linked down below in my super resume, cover letter, and interview bundle, and it's on for 75% off right now. And finally, if you wanted to enter to win that free resume review from me, just leave a comment below with the word layoff in it, and you are entered for the possibility to win. And before you go, make sure you check out my other great job search advice videos here on YouTube. I'll see you over there.